Hello, good day everyone. I am Miss Karen and welcome to this episode of Constructing Circle Approximation through the application of GeoGebra. So this tutorial will be consisting of two parts. So for the first part, we will be inscribing a regular polygon in a circle, and for the second one, we will be circumscribing a circle through a regular polygon. So to begin with, open the GeoGebra and click on the Algebra and Graphics and the Perspective menu. So while you're on the menu, click on the Settings and on the Labeling, click on All New Objects. So there it is. So your next agenda is to create a slider tool. So click anywhere on the Graphics view and then type the name as R. Then for the minimum you have there 0.1, for the maximum is 5, and for the increment is again 0.1, and then click OK. So create another slider and name it as N. Set the minimum to 3, maximum to 30, and increment is 1. So the reason why you are creating these slider tools was that R is for the radius and N is for the number of sides of your inscribed polygon. So the next one is we create a point A on the origin. So yeah, there it is. And then afterwards, click on the intersect and make sure that it intersects the X and Y axis. So for the next thing was that to create a circle on point A, and to do that, type in on the input box circle, and then you have there the braces, then big letter R and small letter R. So adjust the slider tool and see what happens. For the next one is to create a point B, which is the intersection of the circle and the x-axis. So on the input box, type in B, that is equated to open and close parenthesis R, comma, and then 0. So now we compute for the central angle of the inscribed polygon. So to do this, type in A. You have there A, that is equated to open and close parenthesis 360 over n degrees. So you can find degree in there on the functions. Then there it is. Then press the enter key. So now to create angle BAB prime, click on the angle with the given size tool. So afterwards, click on point B and then click on point A. So this will display the angle with the given size dialog box. In the angle dialog box, type in A and then leave as is counterclockwise and then click the OK button. So to hide the measure, to the angle measure, which is the green sector, right click and then click on show object. So to construct the inscribed polygon, what you're going to do is click on the regular polygon tool. So click on B. So you have to click on point B and then click on B prime. So this will display the regular polygon dialog box, and then change that one to N and then click the OK button. So now what you're going to do is to drag the slider N, and that is what's going to happen. So now your next agenda is to omit the labels in this polygon. So you need to go to this tool and then click on show and hide labels. So, and you have to click every letters of the polygon one by one, since the feature of this GeoGebra provides a limited access to the object properties. So this one is the alternative. So you have to click every point one by one. So click N, I, K, J, and I. So upon moving the slider tool again, this is what your figure will look like when you move it. So there it is. And of course, if you wanted to get the area of the circle, then what you're going to do is to click on this tool and then click on area. So the area what you're going to find is the area of C. So there it is. So that is the area of the circle when the radius is 3. So you can just move out the label of the area, and that's it for the first part. So for the continuation, as you set your radius to 3 and the number of sides of polygon is 3, so your next agenda is to create a tangent line. So with this, you have to select on the tangents tool and then click on point B and then click on the circumference of the circle. So that is your first tangent. So create 2 more tangents by doing the same step. So yeah, there it is. Click on that point and then click on the circumference of the circle. So what you're going to do is to select the intersect two object tools, and you have to select the first intersection and then select on the second intersection. There it is. So now right click on the tangent line and then show objects on the context menu to hide it. So hide the other 2 tangent lines. So we now create a circumscribed polygon using the regular polygon tool. So to do this, click on the regular polygon and click on the first intersection, then click on the second intersections. So to reveal the regular polygon dialog box, type in A and then click OK. So this means that whatever the polygon that inscribed in the circle, that will also be the polygon that will circumscribe it. So now this is your final figure. So finally, you can put label through the text tool. So after that, you have to click anyway on the graphics view, and on the text box, use the advanced. So click on the perspective tool and then click on poly 1. So this one is the area of the circle with the radius 3. So type in the area of the inscribed polygon is this one. Then click OK. So you can just adjust that tool, the text tool. And then for the next one, just follow the same step. So click on the text tool and this will display you to the dialog box, and then click on poly 2. So as for your poly 2, or polygon 2, this one is the area of the circumscribed polygon is this one. So you can just adjust that one, and as you move the slider, so the circumscribed and the inscribed polygon sizes will also change. So the same with its area. So that's what's going to happen. Yeah, there it is. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have learned something great. Again, I am Miss Karen saying learning math is doing math.